What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hyperbole. I hope you guys are having fun. It's a fun day Sunday, man. We got a big issue, big topic, Metazoo games. We got some big news to talk about today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the content we're doing on the channel. Really do appreciate it. We are an official Metazoo Games partner. You know, we love all things Zoo, and we are covering more and more content related to Metazoo. So if you appreciate what we're doing on the channel, you like me, you want to help support what we're doing in our content, please give me a like. I really do appreciate it. Stick around, subscribe. We also are going to be doing a giveaway on this video, so it's going to call for a little bit of role participation. So you got to like, you got to subscribe, you got to comment down below on this topic: Metazoo unbanning people that they previously banned in their Discord. Guys, we are giving away, this is coming from my personal collection now. It is a Metazoo Games, none other than Golden Hair Girl, Golden Hands, baby, LGS. This is one of my LGS specific promos. The winner is going to get this. In order to qualify, like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are about this unbanning process for Metazoo. So without further ado, let's get into the news. Let's get right into the news. Guys, Metazoo Games last night, they released, you know, as they always do, announcements on their company Discord, and this was something that I thought was extremely unexpected, which was an announcement basically saying that they're going to unban all previous people that were banned, as they're focusing on developing, rolling out their new IP. It was just a time of forgiveness and healing, is the way that it was described. And, you know, initial thoughts, I think a lot of people were overzealous, you know, joyful that I think this is a really positive step forward with the company. I think there's been some maybe misunderstandings at times, definitely like miscommunication from different community members that were previously associated with Metazoo that, you know, may have been disheartened. They said something wrong, or, you know, text communication sometimes can get, you know, misconstrued and chopped up and misinterpreted in the wrong way, and that resulted in a ban. And you've seen several people, you know, essentially say, oh, I'm washing my hands, I'm done with Metazoo. You know, you've seen those comments, you've seen some videos on YouTube related to that, you've seen some comments on, you know, other social medias, Instagram, Facebook. So it's been noted that you know, there's been some dissatisfaction at times related to the banning process. And I kind of wanted to speak to that. Like I said, let me know what you guys think down below. And, you know, I try and put myself in in the company's position, the CEO position, as well as, you know, what's the purpose of this Discord? You know, so let's kind of start there. And I think it's very unique, you know, companies having a Discord community at that level, especially with the CEO participation. You know, Mike's super engaged with the community in that. So those are positive things that I think that not a lot of other companies are going to offer that. So if you talk about, you know, compare it to other TCG spaces, you're not doing that with Flesh and Blood. You're not doing that with Magic the Gathering. You aren't doing it with Pokemon. So at least that there's a pathway in the channel to have a direct line of communication at times with the CEO, which is, you know, pretty incredible. Like I said, you know, they're still a relatively smaller company. They're growing. They've gone through a tremendous growth phase all through this past year. So you can't take that away from them. But, you know, the Discord, it started out as this, you know, really localized, centric community focused all around the zoo. And when you think about the purpose, at least when I think about the purpose, it was a place for, you know, players, collectors, you know, their partners, the collaborators that they do business with as well, to come together on that channel, on that platform, share information and just communicate with each other. One of the other things that I think as it's grown over time and it's developed further is obviously announcements. Announcements are super important. You know, what's going on, what Metazoo Games is doing right now, what's going on with new product development, what's going on with past product development, and, you know, what's going on with event planning, event coordination, you know, what's going on with tournament play, what's going on with their partnership program, calls for participation in their partnership program, you know, what's going on with, you know, potentially new collaborations with partners or companies that they previously haven't done business with, you know. So you take all that information, and it is good information to get it down to, like I said, said, the players, the collectors, new people getting into the space, previous partners, collaborators, all those types of people, and internally too, for their staff, so that they know what's going on. So I look at it and carve it out down to those simplistic, I guess, topics that I find very valuable. And I think, the big picture here is the banning topic. And I previously haven't opened up, I really haven't commented much publicly at all, related to this topic. I just felt like it was taboo. It's not my company. I am an official partner. I will provide advice, guidance, or what I feel, may help, or, have a professional, improve their professional outlook or opinion amongst everybody. So that's what I would say is, I think there's just been some misunderstanding at times. I know there's been some very engaged people that may have just said something stupid or communicated things in the wrong way. I've heard stories, again, it's just subjective. It's not objective. I'm not seeing all the communication strings, obviously, but, people getting banned previously, for topics around like product fulfillment and delays in where things are. People felt like promises were made and those were unfulfilled. So when inquiring about those, feeling kind of disheartened sometimes, and, maybe they're not getting the answer that they want. And so they pushed a little bit more and pushed a little bit more, and maybe, I don't know, maybe an aggressive tone came out or not, and that led to, ultimately a ban from that community. So I would say this is an incredible feat of news. It really is. It's a big positive step in the right direction. That's just my personal professional opinion about what they're doing. They need to get some of these people that I would consider to be, super fans, or were super fans at one point in Metazoo. I'm not going to name them, but some people that really love the game, and for whatever reason that they got, disassociated with it because of a banning process. So I hope that those people, like the Metazoo's done with this, this whole notion of the end banning process, I really hope that they can rekindle some of those relationships and some of those people get back involved in the community. I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy for the player base, healthy for the collector, healthy for the company as well. That healing and time of forgiveness, as Mike described, as Metazoo described, it really is needed. I think it's super, super helpful. I think the timing's right as well, going into the holiday season, just trying to be a little bit nicer to everybody. One thing that I would say, and this is kind of like a professional improvement opportunity, as I see it, I would think that, they still need to monitor, there are moderators in the Discord channel. I would think professional, respectful communication is definitely needed. No profanity, anything like that. So there's terms and conditions, obviously, that if you participate in a Discord, you have to follow those. I don't think that there's any gray areas there. It's pretty clear. If you violate those, I don't think you should be able to participate. That's my professional opinion. One thing that I think needs a better, clear path to resolution, causes a lot of frustration at times, and I would just say a little bit more customer service improvement. Maybe a different section for addressing customer service. I know they have the support email and customer service email, but I think that there's people that really get disgruntled or disheartened around some of the product issues. Especially fulfillment. And, from what I'm hearing, that's the biggest thing. I think that those could be alleviated. One thing, like I said, it's just a professional opinion or guidance. It's just constant updates. It is an information sharing platform. It would be nice to see, Metazoo Games, maybe it's even a weekly timeline as far as what their outstanding product fulfillment is and when it's expected to really get fulfilled. If it's delayed, what a new timeline may look like. And I think if they rolled that over every week, maybe it's on Sunday, maybe it's on Monday, I don't know. I just think that a weekly cadence on some of these products and when they're shipping out, I think that would really help solve some of the customer related issues, not all of them. Some people saying that they don't ever get tracking information on their orders, and things just show up. So that causes a point of frustration too, because even though that I think that Metazoo is doing the right thing and products are showing up sometimes in a timely manner, they don't know when, and then boom, surprise. And it is cool, it's a surprise that you get it at your door. And an example of that, that just occurred would be the eBay lunchboxes. And those are things that I've heard as far as a couple people that showed up on Whatnot, which is a streaming platform. I stream on there as well. And they said, I wasn't planning on this. We had no idea when this product was going to come in. We had no tracking information, and then all of a sudden, boom, it shows up on our doorstep. So I think if we can fix those two issues, I think those are big. Again, I think it's just for customer satisfaction and for knowledge and understanding of the process. So one is the tracking information been provided or fulfilled for outstanding orders, especially if they're in process and it's close to getting delivered. And just, man, let that customer rest at ease knowing that they've got something coming. And the other thing I would just say is, think about the customer service perspective a little bit more and what the best possible solution for that is, maybe other than an email. Again, I think that, those are two issues as far as I see it that have caused a lot of these other issues related to miscommunication at times, or frustration or disheartenment, or whatever you see it. I think that if they could really improve those two things, I think we're on a big path for improvement. And we're going into the new year. It's nice to see Metazoo games continue to grow. The Hero Quest dropped this past week. Unbelievable drop. Those partnerships, Steve Aoki, it's an incredible product. The blister, we put a video out on that. We're actually doing a giveaway in that video, so if you haven't seen it, you got to go check it out. But, that's pretty much all I want to say. This video's gone a little bit longer than probably what I wanted it to, but I'm really excited. Guys, if you were one of the members that were previously banned, that's what I would say is, when you get back into this Discord, try and show a little bit of appreciation for, I guess, that movement in itself. Just, letting forgiveness of the past, and let's move forward. I think it's a big step in professionalism. And if you've got issues, what I would say is follow up with a moderator, follow up with support email, try and follow up with Mike directly, or some of the other support staff. I think they can help you out. I think it is a positive move. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens 12 p.m. Eastern today. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video. That's pretty much all we got to say today. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, good luck. We're going to do the giveaway drawing for this via comment picker on YouTube. Like I said, golden hair girl, LGS specific promo. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Till next time, the magic is real. Metazoo, yeah!